I didn't do anything to the dough, it just, yeah, it's like. Just think that whole beef is so.
Yeah.
You guys are bagging these things up, this is great. Alright, so let's get these off of here. These are going to be sour.
Sour.
Yeah. And you know, maybe if you want to, you can hold it up. You're going to have to be pretty mindful of this taste right here. I'm going to give you the whammy on this one, what it really tastes like. That's cool. Let's get this away.
Scooby, we need one more trash bag.
Appreciate it. Yeah?
I got two right here. These are sour.
Yeah. So appreciate the same we've been doing.
Thank you.
And then guys, what you can do while you got these wrapped up, you do the paper, put those right into the freezer. I've got a rack already in there. Just keep the all ones, the simple ones together. That'd be really helpful. Nicole, when you come out of that freezer, will you do me a favor?
Yes.
The two little containers, little green cans, please bring those out for me. But don't look at the labels, please.
Okay, I'll do my best.
These feel a little airier.
Well, that's because it's been sitting around for a little bit. Yeah, so they're starting to ferment on us. And the more gas you got built up, the harder it's going to be to shake. Good, you guys got this under control. Who wants to be the next guinea pig to mix? We got Kyle and.
Just these two shots?
Yes, please, thank you very much. These over here, some cooking sheets.
I would get a sheet pan.
This is the sour.
Who wants to be the next mixer? Good call. You're gonna do this one, and don't tell the people what the difference is here. We'll cheat. So you can dump all this water on this machine over here. Just be careful of this one. I'll dump this one. Because I already know what I'm already having. I don't want it. These things. Let me close this now. So 4 and 3, that's perfect. This zeroes it out. Hit that button. Yeah. In about 2 minutes, call me over there real quick. How's it going? Good? You got it under control? So remember guys, again, I'm not here to critique you in regards to shape, but just make sure if you want to make sandwiches, yeah, or if you want to make bagels. Is this one hard to shape?
Yeah.
Why?
More airy.
Yeah, the air and the gas makes it hard to shape.
It's not as easy to make it even.
Right. Send someone into the fridge with this real quick. That's Vega. I'll give you another Vega. I'll give you this one for the freezer. Sorry, freezer.
Yeah, there's a freezer in right when you open the door.
Freezer too.
These are sour yet?
What's that? work with me here. You're going to taste a little bit of raw dough, but it's okay. What I want you to do is just take a little bit, it's not disgusting, it just looks a little funky, but just take a little piece off and taste it, suck on it a little bit, and then you're going to have to swallow it. Yeah, sorry. You don't have to do a whole lot, but see if you can detect something. And don't talk out loud for a second, just go through the motion of tasting it. So what that is basically, it's just flour, water, and a little bit of yeast. Let it ferment for 2 hours and put it in the fridge and keep it there. So this is what we call a miga. Okay, so you detect some sourness. Right. Now taste this. And then that's what I do the taste test again. All right. So what's the difference?
Longer fermentation.
You want to know how long that fermentation is on this one here? 10 years. There's a sourdough culture that I feed continuously, and I just fester a bacteria in there. It's healthy, it's all good for you. But you can really taste the sourness of this. So this is what sourdough bread comes from. That thing has never seen yeast. That is all naturally made.
That's a good recipe. 10 years, bro.
When I was at the Four Seasons, they had started
You can take that back if you want to.
Only 3?
Yep. Nate's name was Ralph.
Woohoo! Do you have a name for yours?
I don't name them just in case I ever kill it. I feel like I'm doing something.
10 years, I mean, you're doing
Yeah, I know.
good so far.
Yeah, but I mean, there's that one moment of like just neglect and it's going to die. Okay, so what do you think we have here?
Whole wheat.
Whole wheat. Yeah. So what I did here, just so you understand, and you can look at the formulas at your own time afterwards, I just basically took half the flour, our bread flour, all-purpose flour, out of the equation and reintroduced it with whole wheat. Yeah? Easy, right?
Just to change the wash content.
Yeah.
I did. I have to go a little bit heavier. Now, this is the hardest thing to teach in the baking end of things, is the ability to introduce additional water. Really important and something that you have to be Swiss or being very precise. It's the hardest lesson for you to learn. I'm still learning it. What's that?
Feels more dense.
Oh, absolutely. Yep, let's shake them up. We know the routine now, right? It's not going to change from here on in. Unless we run out of time, which is not going to be the case. Do me a favor while you're shaking this, just take a little piece of this off and see if you can tell what's going on with this thing. It's sticky, huh? Yeah, you can eat it.
It's flat.
Tastes flat, huh? Gummy, huh? Like taffy-like, huh? Yeah?
Pretty chewy.
Very chewy. So yesterday we learned something about ingredients, right? About flavoring and additives into food. Why do you think it tastes bland? Don't say it.
No enhancers? Make it so?
What do you think? Yeah, there's no salt in this baby, huh? So we know what happens to dough and salt, but lack of salt, right? What's going to happen, you think?
It's gonna like proof like crazy.
Yeah, it's going to be like, good luck trying to keep up with me. So this is a good lesson to learn too, guys. You gotta make sure when you taste that, when you're mixing bread, and this happens all the time in class or wherever you are, when you taste dough without salt, that's what it's gonna taste like, flat and sort of like undescript. You should be able to detect that right away, right from the get-go.
Is there a way to fix it if it's supposed to have salt?
Yeah, what I'll do at this situation is I'll make a little slurry with the water, dissolve the salt, pour it into my mix, and just on the first piece, incorporate it. But you gotta catch it coming off the mixer. If it's later on, it's gonna be a nightmare. I think if we do, do you like the way this one feels?
Yeah. It's dense, but it's not so hard to roll.
Remember this is what we're gonna use and load it up, yeah. If you don't mark this one, I should be able to tell what this one is.
This one's like straight Play-Doh. At least I feel like it is. Perhaps use it this weekend versus it's like stabbing in it.
When you're done with that, you guys can appreciate this thing.
Yeah, give it a little more love than that. Get too
The
aggressive.
handmade bagel. This thing is perfect. Artisanal.
Only an animal.
You have not mixed one yet.
I have not.
And
Belly button?
you've not mixed one either, right? So I'm going to give you guys this one right here. This one is a little different, and let's see if you can figure. Let's have the other team guess what it is.
No, they're gonna bring another one out. Ready?
Stop.
So if you want to leave these,
So,
alright, what is
I'll go with this one. It's a little bit safer. Awesome, guys. Yeah, you can appreciate those. All right.